Hello, I'm Damien from Leathered. In this video we'll be explaining a little bit about the differences between the leathers used in motorcycle kit and why it's important to keep them in the best condition possible. First thing to remember really is that leather is simply skin that's been deprived of its original occupant. And that occupant would have kept it supplied with all the nutrients and oils to keep it soft, strong and supple and in the best condition possible. Once the skin's off, turned into a hide and eventually your motorcycle garment, it needs a bit of help along the way to keep it in the best possible condition. Motorcycle garments undergo very different things than other types of leather. So leather left to its own devices will simply, over time, dry out and be completely useless. And I liken this to a leaf that's come off a tree. The leather left on its own will simply dry out, have zero abrasion qualities and be pretty much useless in everyday life as well. Whereas leather that's kept topped up with the leathers and oils that it needs, the nutrients and oils that it needs, is soft, strong and again really good abrasion qualities, which is really when you want your bike kit to work. There are hundreds of different types of leather hides produced, and the hides used in the fashion industry, the automotive industry for shoes, handbags and etc. very, very different to those used in the construction of quality motorcycle clothing, and I do stress quality. All these suits here are made from different types of leather. You can see and feel the differences in your own kit or your pal's kit or in a bike dealer. Feel them, very, very different. In a lot of cases you can see the difference as well. So the vast majority of leather that is used in the construction of motorcycle garments is what we term pigmented leather, which basically has paint that's impregnated on top of the hide and then the pattern is impregnated on top. The back is left unfinished, very absorbent, and of course we have different materials on the inside in foams and whatnot. Just in these three suits alone you can see three very, very different leathers and three different types of construction to make a suit. This suit, cracking suit, relies really a lot on very thick leather for its protection, heavy duty construction. Another beautiful leather on this suit with a high-tech coating on the outside, but thinner leather used on this because of the coating on the outside. This leather, very modern leather, is actually kangaroo and is a lot thinner and very, very strong. You can also see the differences in construction where they've got different seams, they have different materials on the inside used in the stitching, the armour on the inside and the linings. Modern motorcycle kit now also relies a lot on transfers, again which need a lot of particular looking after. So, as we're riding along on our bikes at a great time, we are pretty much under constant attack. From the road we get thrown up oil, diesel, petrol, salts, all those being thrown up at us. Now we've also got different dusts in the wind that trap in our leathers, get insects all splattered over us that leave their bodily fluids and acids that attack the leather, the stitching and everything. You only really need to look at your bike after a day's ride out or a week or a month and see all the detritus that's on that. That crud doesn't miss you as a rider. It's still there on your suit, constantly trying to weaken your kit. The other thing to remember is that there is a human element inside the suit. And as I showed you earlier, the inside of your leathers will be the absorbent part like that, past your lining and everything. We all sweat. Some people sweat more than most, and we sweat in particular areas. All that sweat, plus we wear deodorants, antiperspirants, creams, conditioners, hair products. All that is being absorbed inside your suit and attacking the suit, and in a lot of cases creating a lot of odour. So it's our job to eliminate all that from the inside and the outside of your suit or your garment. Your gloves, your jacket, trousers, whatever it is, the leather garment that you send us. So I'll explain a little bit more about how we go about getting rid of all that in our next video. Hope this one's been informative, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.